Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you. Let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You tried lifting the lid. The enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening it. You try banging on the lid, so maybe you can unsettle the dirt and somebody start digging their way out to help you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you're abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that God gave you, quote, life? If that's not selfish enough, take the life away from the people that love and need you most, your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, your brother, sister, children, and most importantly, grandchildren. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person that I just spoke about that went to their grave without getting help. Be the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you, I will help you take your life back. For your life is gone. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741 or www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis will help you from your addiction to your recovery, from your I lost my train. From your depression to happier times, from low self-esteem to happier self-esteem. Larry Geis will tell you, like I tell you, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here today looking for a better tomorrow. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. Let his 30 years experience help you take your life back. Don't forget to take your slippers off at night when you go to bed. But don't just stick them by the edge of your bed, stick them under your bed. That will force you in the morning to get on your knees, to go retrieve those slippers. And while you're on your knees, thank God for another beautiful day to enjoy that stream and that waterfall. Ask God for guidance and forgiveness, for mercy. Thank God for a home, clothing, relationship, food that you have. Ask God to guide and direct you to today and the whole week and the rest of your life. Pray for the people that are sick in your life. Pray for the people that are not nice to you in your life. And walk with God 24/7. Your communication with God should be each and every day, and there's no better time to do it than first thing in the morning. Because you woke up. That's more than some people can say. Some people just go to their bed and never wake up. Let today be the first day of your new life. Let's talk about the sugar and the addictiveness of sugar. I'm serious when I say that evidence is mounting that too much added sugar could lead to true addiction. Sugar. Addiction is a strong word. In medicine, we use addiction to describe a tragic situation where someone's brain chemistry has been altered to compel them to repeat substance or activity despite harmful consequences. This is very different than the casual use of addiction. I'm addicted to the Game of Thrones, some people might say. So I'm serious when I say that evidence is mounting that too much added sugar could lead to true addiction. Added sugar is not sugar naturally found in foods, but it's amped up by levels added to many processed foods. Medical addiction changes brain chemistry to cause binging, craving, withdrawal symptoms, and sensitization. Excess added sugar can do just that through changes in the same pathways as addiction to amphetamines or alcohol. Sugar addiction should be an even harder habit to break, according to recent evidence about how added sugar affects our stress hormones. Stories in the press about Oreos being more addictive than cocaine have been overstated, but we should not take it lightly. The power of added sugar is to lure us again and again and to rob us of our health. Sugar is everywhere, and we are consuming it way too much. The drug analogy is always a tough one because, unlike drugs, food is necessary for survival. That said, There is an increasing body of research demonstrating that sugar can stimulate the brain's reward processing center in a manner that mimics what we see with some recreational drugs. In certain individuals with certain predispositions, there is certain levels of sugar that manifests within the body, and it causes addictions to happen. One co-founding factor, of course, is that sugar is rarely consumed by itself, by the spoonful, I should say. Rather, it is combined with artificial flavorings, like in sodas, or fat and starch, like in cakes and muffins, which results in combinations that send the brain's pleasure centers into overdrive. This is one fascinating area of research that I think will only continue to expand over the next two decades. But one thing is clear: sugar, no matter the form, agave, white sugar, brown sugar, coconut nectar, is everywhere, and we are consuming it way too much. On the outside, sugar seems pretty harmless, right? But on the inside, it is literally killing us. What's tricky about sugar is that it is socially acceptable and often as treated as a treat when it should really be thought as a toxic. Research shows that sugar can be even more addicting than cocaine. Sugar activates, or I should say activates, the opiate receptors in our brain and affects the reward center, which leads to compulsive behavior, despite the negative consequences like weight gain, headaches, hormone imbalances, and more. Studies have suggested that every time we eat sweets, we are reinforcing those neural pathways, causing the brain to become increasingly hardwired to crave sugar, building up a tolerance like any other drug. It also provokes similar withdrawal symptoms once you are hooked. On the outside, sugar seems pretty harmless, right? But on the inside, it is killing us, and that's a proven fact. And once you are addicted, it can almost feel impossible to get off. In Manhattan, at that time, Mayor Bloomberg, I don't want to use the word outlawed, but made it against the law to sell a certain size of soda in Manhattan. The reason for that was because of the sugar. America, let's put aside the medical aspect of it, but the overweightness in America is tremendous. But let's look at the sugar, how it's killing us. Even artificial sugars are killing us. Now, me, I love my diet soda. So I had a choice to make. Is it going to be like I used to be, an alcoholic of drinking vodka, or diet soda? And I chose diet soda. Both of them are killers. I believe alcohol is a larger killer. Now, I know that if I drank regular Pepsi or regular Coke or regular soda, that would kill me even faster. But I am hoping and praying that the artificial sugar in diet soda is not a cancer-causing soda or material. I can only hope and pray that all of us watch what we drink and watch what we eat. But more importantly, I can only hope and pray that we all somehow find what's best for us and what's best for our children. It all starts at home. I've taken the first steps of my life years ago, and that was to get rid of the alcohol consumption. Eventually, maybe I will start drinking less soda, more water. But like any saying in life, you need to first crawl, then walk, and then run. My crawling phase was to give up drinking alcohol. My walking phase is to drink soda now, and my running phase, eventually, hopefully, will be to drink more water. Cut the sugars in your life. It will kill you. It's more addicting than a lot of drugs, and a drug you can go and somehow battle, but sugar, once you're addicted to that, it is so tough. We all like our sugars. We all like our cakes and candies. But overindulgence will kill you. Speak to God each and every day, each and every morning. Ask God for guidance and direction. Ask God to guide your family and direct your family through you as the head of household, if you are the head of household. And if not, that's okay. Let God guide and direct you to other people's lives. My part-time job, each and every day that I work at my part-time job, I am not just a worker. I want to be a messenger. I want to be a messenger of giving people a smile to give them the smile. Give people a positive attitude. Let it drip out of me onto them. Because life is too short, my friends. Life is way too short. And if we walk around with an attitude or negative or thinking we're above other people, it won't work. That I promise you. It won't work. Walk around with a smile. Wish people a happy day. Let people know that you are truly happy. And one way to do all that is through the power of God. The power of prayer is more powerful than anything else in the world. Let today be the first day that you decide you want to change your life. This isn't about just addictions and sugar. This is about you and changing your life. Let today be the first day. It's never too late to change unless you're dead. Then it's too late. While you're breathing and you see what's behind me, the streams and the waterfalls, you have a chance for change, and do it quickly. Let the power of prayer work in your life, and may God bless you.